inspired by that guy with the glasses.com's Nostalgia Critic, and not having much of an original mind, I decided to copy the Nostalgia Critic. But instead of reviewing old movies from the late 80s and early 90s, I'd review old black and white movies as the Old-Timey Nostalgia Critic. Hi, I'm the Old-Timey Nostalgia Critic, and I remember it because it happened before you were born. Today's movie is a 1961 Mexican film, Brainiac. No, not about a really smart person, but about a monster who eats brains. I guess like a maniac. Brains! So yeah, the movie is basically about a monster who goes around killing people off, one at a time. With that said, I might as well end my commentary right now. Wait, what? You don't want me to? Oh, you do. Well, tough luck. I'm going to go on about the film anyway. So, here goes. After an opening credit scene, not worth mentioning, the movie starts off in 1661, with a really enthusiastic man doling out a judgment on our main character.
And I have attended this hearing in the secret chamber of the Holy Tribunal of the Inquisition in Mexico to do justice in the trial that has been initiated against the...
And by main character, I mean this man, the Baron Vitellius, who is in fact the monster of this film. And why is he being punished?
For having employed the art of necromancy, invoking the dead, and trying to foretell the future through the use of corpses.
Invoking the dead? Jesus Christ, oops.
For having seduced married women and maidens.
He seems kind of bummed about getting maidens. Jeez, virgin's not good enough for you? Well, if you don't want them, send them to me, man, I'll take them.
We sentenced Count Vitellius to be subjected to torment, as far as is justified. And we warned him that if during said torment he should be maimed in any way, or should die, or his blood should be drawn in carrying out the sentence, this would serve as proof of his guilt and show that he had not repented.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If he cries out in pain or suffers injury during his torture, you'll assume he's guilty. And I guess that means if he doesn't, you'll assume he's innocent. Okay, I'm with you so far, movie.
And therefore, he was conducted to the torture chamber, and his arms were thrust behind his back. The rope was then tightened by being twisted 30 times in a row, but the accused merely laughed with disdain at these acts of justice.
Oh, okay. I guess that means he's innocent. Cool. So now what?
Because of this bold defiance, he was then laid upon the rack, and with his arms and legs almost torn from his body, he continued to make jest of our holy authority.
Wait, what? You continued to torture him after he was proved innocent?
But since they felt that he had not received sufficient punishment, they ordered that the torture be repeated whenever deemed necessary.
Isn't he innocent?
As a result, this tribunal of the Holy Inquisition, established in New Spain, has seen fit to condemn the impenitent Baron Vitellius of Estera to be dressed in the clothing of shame, bearing symbols of fire. He will undergo personal debasement before the people. All his lands and possessions will be confiscated. And finally, he will be burned to death in an open field.
Isn't he innocent? So you passed your test, and by your laws, has been found innocent. But you still insist on burning him to death? I'm sorry, does your law not allow anyone to be found innocent? What is this, the Spanish Inquisition?
Of the Holy Tribunal of the Inquisition in Mexico.
Oh, it is. Sorry. Well...
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But everyone expects me to make that joke. So back to the movie, where this farce of a trial reaches its pinnacle when a man comes forward to defend the Baron.
And what do you have to say in favor of the accused?
I'd like to say that I know that Baron Vitellius is an honorable man, Your Grace. A man of many virtues.
Virtuous? He's a total man-slut. Is being a man-slut virtuous? Cool, double standard! But his words fall on deaf ears, and he's sentenced to 200 lashes. And the Baron's sentence stands. And so the Baron uses, magic, I guess, to remove his bonds and make his escape. Why didn't he escape? What the heck? Why is he letting himself get burnt at the stake? I guess he likes to be tortured. So I guess that means he can't blame anyone for his current predicament.
I shall return to your world within 300 years. When that comet completes its cycle and is once again in these latitudes. When that happens, I will take my revenge upon you. I will kill each and every one of your descendants, and I shall expunge your foul lineage from this earth.
Oh, but he is blaming them. That's a bit odd, considering he wants to be tortured. Now, not to get all technical, it seems kind of dumb that he wants to get revenge on the judges, but instead of actually breaking free of his bonds and killing the judges, he wants to wait and kill their descendants, which means the judges are just going to live the rest of their life happy and free, but their descendants, which aren't responsible for their forefathers' actions, are going to pay for their sins. That's stupid. With that logic, everyone deserves to die. We all have ancestors that were, hi, can I help you?
I've come from the future. You are to be killed for the actions of your ancestors.
Hey, what about you? Your ancestors probably did bad things too.
They did. And that's why I'll be killing myself next.
Look over there!
Huh?
And how does he know who the judges are, exactly? He uses his powers to see through their masks. But don't worry, he doesn't use his powers to escape. So he lets himself burn. And boy does he take a long time to burn. What is he, made out of tires? Is he the Michelin Man?